Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I'm Roxanne and you're watching Fabulous Spoils. Um, Now, some people have asked me, why Fabulous Spoils? Why not? We're all fabulous and I think we need to spoil ourselves. So I hope you can resonate with that one. um, But anyways, I wanted to just before I start to play my little singing bowl, I do have some frequency music in the background, which I think is really beautiful. I hope you guys can hear it. Um, Now, last night we had a meeting and it was interrupted by some demons. Those of you who were there, you know what I'm talking about. And unfortunately, they were able to get through. But I don't want to give them any more energy. So I feel compelled to recite the 91st Psalm, the Psalm of Protection. And I'm reading this from the church that I used to go to. It was a Christian-based faith metaphysical church, which the church dissolved early last year because the pastor and his wife were retiring. And but it had been around for over 20 years, and it was just the most beautiful, peaceful sanctuary I've been to. So anyways, I feel like I need to recite the 91st Psalm of Protection. Okay. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His wings charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt trample under feet. Because He hath set His love upon me, therefore shall I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him, and I will honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Okay, that was the 91st Psalm, the Psalm of Protection. And here is the crown chakra frequency singing bowl. Well, I sure hope that resonated with all of you out there. My feeling is when we put up our protection, we are in safe hands. And listening to these frequencies, playing the singing bowl, speaking the words of divine wisdom, I feel shields us, me, from the evils and the demons that are out there. So I understand there's still quite a bit of crazy weather happening, and I know for Florida at least, we have another cold snap coming through. I believe it starts tomorrow. So I just hope everyone out there is staying safe, and for those of you who are in colder climates, more north of, the subtropics here in Florida, I hope you're all staying safe and keeping warm. Have plenty of food and water to drink and shelter over your heads. Warm blankets. Keep your animals safe and warm with you and your family. I really feel they are definitely part of the family. Our animals, our dogs, cats, cows, horses, chickens. So they're all part of the family. That's what makes all of us, I think, happy, and they definitely put a smile on your face. those 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 fuzzy, furry, feathery friends of ours. So I'm just gonna shuffle these. These are oracle cards. I know I went from reading the Psalm of Protection to pulling an oracle card, but I like to pull these, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Good Lord, I never thought I would say that. So, let's see what comes out. Maybe I'll pull, I'm going to start with one, and if I feel compelled to get another out, then I will. So, let's just see what happens. And always stay in the light, stay positive, be in that love frequency. And as the team that I'm in, with Michael Jaco and his wife Tracy Joe, they have the slogan, stay in the love vibration. So I hope all of you are doing that. Love is the most powerful of all frequencies, and I realize oftentimes we don't have it in our mindset to send out love to the evil people that are out there. But I am learning, when we do, love overpowers the bad stuff. So that's why I wanted to start this session with the Psalm of Protection, because that to me is super, super powerful. And I love that. So I am very grateful to have that in my hands. Okay. So I'm shuffling and dividing. Let's just see what comes out. Well, I made some calls today for what I do, and reached out to people, spoke with a few, left messages for others, texted several people, and did some yard work. So trimming some trees that need to be, the branches need to be trimmed. I have a lot of tropical plants in my yard. The big white birds of paradise, they're so beautiful when the flowers are in bloom, with the big broad leaves. My banana trees, I should say, they're still smaller. They're not fruiting yet, but eventually they will. And I do have some other trees, as you all have heard me say before. I am in the beginning phases of growing a food forest. So I am planting seeds all the time, whether that's physical seeds into the soil or planting an already mature, well, not mature, but already developed fruit-bearing tree. talking to people on the phone about Lifewave and these amazing patches. As many of you know, Lifewave is a general health and wellness company, and I have to say this because I'm talking about it. We do not claim to treat, cure, or diagnose any dis-ease. The science and research is there. We have over 200 patents on the products, and a lot of the baddies out there don't like this. So anyways, hence the Psalm of Protection at the beginning. Oh my goodness. And please, everybody, anybody, I don't know if you're watching or not, but just stay positive and stay in your divine powers that God shines down upon you. Put up protection and always be in the light. That's my opinion. So only one card came out. You saw me shuffle. Take this for what it's worth. The card is Judgment. Justice is served. Every action has a cost. Justice is served. Every action has a cost. I actually have a lot to say about this. A lot. But I will narrow it down. Anyone out there doing evil things to other people or animals? First of all, you suck. I could say a lot worse, but I won't. Karma is very powerful, and karma will get you for doing evil things So for any demons out there, you are not welcome here. You are not welcome anywhere around me, around my family, around my family, and we know who that is. Again, the message today stems from what happened last night in our weekly meeting. It was a business meeting. So we have to always put up protection and believe in the powers of the divine. And send out love. As hard as it is, send out love to those evil doers. And when that happens, they go away. I think. I hope. That's the idea of it. Get rid of the demons and the energy vampires and the yuckies and the grossness. Okay. So enough of that. Judgment Justice is served. Every action has a cost. So, for all of the good and wonderful, beautiful people out there, God knows who you are. I feel you will be rewarded in good, positive ways. I am not a minister. I am not a reverend or a pastor. I'm just me going off of what divine is channeling through me, you guys. So, with that said, I hope you all have a pleasant evening, and as Michael and Tracy Joe say, stay in the love vibration, and I will see you the next time.